Welcome back, this is CerealSnax, and today I'm looking at the Speedy Reader Achievement, which you can get in the Ebonhawke city in the Field of Ruins zone. And right now I'm at the portal, and actually the first book is right around the corner of the portal. You can see my mini-map down here on the right. There's the portal to Lion's Arch. And I don't think you have to actually read the book, but I did anyway, just to continue reading on each one, just to be sure. So I'm going to speed up the video here a little bit and show you kind of the efficient path, or not, it's not necessarily the most efficient path, but it's pretty efficient to get all of the books in the zone in a relatively quick fashion. So we're going to go next to book 17. We're not going in order just because I want to show you the more efficient way. If you go in order, you're going to be rubber banding all over the city. So let's see, book 17 is going to be right over here behind this cart. You can see it on the map, the mini map as well on the bottom right. Just click through it. And then the next choice, of course, is to go, there's another book right to the east of here. It's book 12, so we're going to go run and get book 12. Now, I would recommend, I already read through all the books, but I'd recommend taking the time to read through them. They're pretty interesting. There's 17 of them, and, no, there's 20 of them, and they give a pretty good, detailed account of how this city came to be. I just love that background lore, and Guild Wars 2 does a really good job of putting that lore out. So here's 12. Now, 12 might be the one you go to first sometimes, and then go get 17, because, as you can see here, and I'll speed it up, you have to go out and around again anyway to get to the next book. You can't just cut right through. So, however you want to do it. See how I'm blocked right there? So, it depends on how you want to do it, but 17 and 12 are probably the first two you want to get after that first one by the portal, and I ran right by it that time. But the next book is book 8. And that is kind of by the, if you look at the map and you see the little vendor coin thing on the map, it is right next to that. There's book 8. There's a little cat on a bench nearby. That's one way to tell. So there's book 8. And then the next two are book 10 and book 18, and they are right over here on the left side of this road by the carts over here to the left. So you'll notice that I've done some editing to this video because I'm trying to, here's book 10. I'm trying to give you just a quick view of it. I've already gotten the achievement, so you'll see I get the achievement like halfway through the video, even though I've edited it out. And here's the next one right past that cart, behind these like little seller carts and this little corner up here that you have to jump up into. There's a few mini jumping puzzles, I guess you could call them, within this book achievement. So there's book 18. So we'll keep running on. Now, the next group of books you get are books 1 through 5, and all 5 of them are located in the inn. And the inn is actually an interesting place in and of itself. So if you like kind of digging deep into cities and what's going on in the cities, then the inn is a fun place to go because there's a lot of conversation going on. And of course there's the 5 books to read. So you could spend a lot of time in this city just trying to learn about its history and its lore. And maybe I will put out a video at some point about this entire zone, the Field of Ruin, including the city and the background and history as I know it. Just to kind of give you an idea, some of the notable locations in the zone. The city is just one location in this particular zone, so it's not the only part, although it does dominate the zone. It's a pretty large city. So the next thing, there's a book on this floor, so the second floor. There's books on each floor. Book 3, and then there's another one, book 2, around here somewhere too. So you pretty much just got to run around. There's book 2, and there's actually a lady asleep on the bed there. I don't know if she's always asleep there, but there's a volume 2. And we'll just go upstairs. So, let's see. But like I said, all 5 books, you just don't leave the inn until you've found all 5. They're pretty much, there's some on every floor. So, you go up a flight. So, 1 and 2 are on that first floor. And then, or 2 and 3, I mean. 1 is on the first floor, 2 and 3 are on the second floor. 4 is on the 5th floor. I mean, the 5th floor. 4 is on the 3rd floor. And then I went all the way to the top just to look around, but the 5th book is actually on that 3rd floor as well. So you can go back down. And it is actually in the room here where this lady is sleeping on these row of beds. And that's it. 5 books for the inn. And then you can move on to the rest of the books. So the inn probably takes the longest actually out of the whole thing, just running through the inn and getting all those books. The rest of them are relatively easy to get. The next one we'll get is number 19, which is up into the circular part of the city here a little bit. It's actually up these stairs, and then it's kind of hidden in the bushes back here. You just got to take a look for it. Click through it. And there is book 19. And then I cut a little bit there, but you can see on the mini map on the bottom right, I'm actually down in the southeastern part of the city, kind of. This one's actually in this lab with these Ashura guys, and actually, it's kind of, if you've seen the Vista, it's like almost directly east of the Vista. You can see I got the Speedy Reader Achievement right there. That's because I've edited the video to show you kind of these in a good order that would make it easier for you to find them. So that's why I got the achievement a little bit early there, but that's the achievement you should see when you get all of them. So the next one to get, and again, see how you see I've cut it a little bit, but is down here right to the west of the number 14. And there are 3 books in this particular building, or in this building area. So not that building, but the staircase right here. You want to go up. And there's a book at the top of this staircase. Right here on the ledge. That is book 16. You can read that. And then the next one will be actually down in that courtyard down there. Now this is another situation where you could have gotten book 14, which was in that Ashura lab, and just come straight over and gotten book 13. But however you want to do it is, you know, it doesn't really take that much difference in amount of time to do, but I just chose to climb up there and jump down. That means that I'm going to have to actually climb up there again, because there's one more, book 20, that is actually up in that building. So you can see that doorway to the right was the 14 that we got a few moments ago. So let's go up here again, up these stairs. Whoop. And like you said, I've sped it up. Let's see, go up here, and then you want to jump across these rooftops and don't fall like I just did. So go back up. So what you want to do is actually go from this roof over to the ledge. This is the only way to get up there. And then the book is inside this room where these 2 people are sitting. There's a room with an organ. And you can actually play the organ, which is kind of cool. But we're just collecting books for today. So there you go. Boom, got the book. And then you've only got a few books left. So the next one is number 11, and it is in this building directly to the right of where I am. And it's actually a mini jumping puzzle. There's a bunch of wood platforms and beams right here. So you just want to jump up into these things. And it's not back in that corner. It's actually, you got to keep going up a little bit. And it's kind of tough because some of the boxes don't stick out as much as you'd like them to. You know, it's just like I said, they're like mini jumping puzzles that you have to kind of navigate. Look it up here, and there's the book. That is book number 11. Get number 11. So we're almost done. It's pretty quick and pretty easy. Now the next one you want to do is go in this building over here, and you can't get into it from the farm side. So you're gonna have to, you actually have to go into the front entrance here. And there are two books in here. So you go through this door, and then into this back room, up the stairs. And there is a book sitting around here somewhere. It is back in this area. Let's see, there it is. Back in the bedroom. And that's it. Then there is one more book in this building, and it's behind a door that actually opens. So you have to look. I'll show you here in a second. We'll go downstairs, and you'll see here's a door right here, and she says, "Tell no one of this place what you see here." And there's actually a secret Order of the Whispers kind of hiding room back here, which is kind of cool. And there's a map and sort of stuff, and you can actually get the book, and that's it. So there's one more book to get, and that is book number 9. And book number 9 is back in the circular part of the city, but really it is just right east of where I am right now. So you pretty much can run out of here and go right through that entrance that you see straight ahead. And book number 9 is directly to the left of this, and you'll be done. So that's it for speedy reading. I hope you enjoyed my quick and dirty solution to this puzzle. So if you liked, please like and subscribe, and I will continue to make Guild Wars 2 movies. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for joining me.